Welcome to Plan B Trading. In this short segment, we ask the question, how do I start trading? Imagine you've wanted to be a trader for so long now. You know how much money they can earn, the champagne lifestyle, and this is it. Now's your chance. You've landed a job as a trainee trader on the trading floor of an international bank. It will be so cool mixing with the other traders. You arrive nice and early on your first day and are cleared by security. You meet your new boss who shows you to your trading desk. You look in awe at all of the nice high-definition screens you'll be using. Your boss explains that as a trainee, you've only been allocated a modest amount to start with, just £1 million until you prove yourself. The boss turns to leave saying, "Start trading now." Eh? You look puzzled. You then ask the obvious question, "But what about the training?" You're answered inquiringly, "Training?" The boss continues, "Why do you think you need any training?" At this point, the alarm clock rings. It shatters your dream as you get out of bed for yet another day working as a salary slave. With most things in life, there is a right way and a wrong way to go about things. It helps to understand the right way by looking at the wrong way first. It's quite clear from the dream, or was it a nightmare, on the previous slide that we weren't going to succeed as a trader. Being thrown in at the deep end with a stack of cash and no education is a disaster waiting to happen. Yet amazingly, that is what people do with their own hard-earned money. Trading is a skill. You can get information by reading a book, but you can't learn a skill. You can read lots of books. All you'll get is lots of information about trading. Brokers make it very easy to open a trading account, sometimes with as little as £50 or £200. Sometimes brokers add a further £100 to this so that you can start trading. Why would they give you money like that? Simple. They know you're going to lose it. The next thing that happens is people stick the cash into a trading account and have a go. This is when the fun starts. If they make a profit from a trade, it's down to personal skill, not luck. So let's do the same again. Sooner or later, the luck runs out. Losses are inevitably greater than any profits earned from the profitable trades. With losing trades, the market just takes the money. It won't say thank you. It won't give you an explanation of why the trade failed. Money and risk management are not part of a have-a-go trader's mindset at this point. Many have-a-go traders go on to lose their limited trading funds. Having lost their money, they then tell anyone that will listen that trading is risky. After all, it couldn't have possibly been their own fault or their own behaviour. Others try reading more books, looking on the internet, buying different strategies, attending free seminars, in fact anything out of desperation to find what they term the missing piece of the jigsaw. I've come across other people who've been using demo accounts, not just for a couple of days, but for months and months on end. Why? How can you ever gain the confidence to trade with real money unless you do it? Having seen the plethora of mistakes people make when starting trading, let's have a look at a more structured approach. You need to recognise that trading is a skill. You're going to deploy that skill in markets that are totally unaware of your existence. Let's get the technology part out of the way. You're going to need a computer or laptop with a decent resolution screen. It doesn't have to be huge, but screens on some of the smaller notepads will put pressure on your eyesight. A computer or laptop needs a couple of gigabytes of memory. Most come with more than this as standard. It should run the Windows operating system, XP or later, or a Windows emulation. Your computer needs access to a broadband connection. Wired or wireless is immaterial. Don't expect to trade from a mobile phone. You'll need to focus on what you're doing when you're trading. You'll need to choose the type of trading account. For most Forex traders, this is a Forex account or a spread betting account. Once you've chosen the type of account, the next step is to choose a broker and then apply for the account. The process of applying for an account is just like applying for a bank account. You might need to provide evidence of who you are and where you live, so allow a week or so to get the account opened. You'll need to install some charting software on your PC or laptop. Some of this software can be costly. For traders at the beginning of their journey, our recommendation is to use MetaTrader 4 software, which your broker will supply free of charge. You need education and training too. Naturally, we'd like to think you'll choose the Plan B trading training program, including live trading as part of the program. You'll need coaching and mentoring too, helping to develop and enhance your trading skills. Don't skimp on education. You may consider education to be expensive, but I've met and trained many people who've lost far more than the cost of education by simply having a go. The next part of the process is to fund your trading account. You're not going to become an expert with the skill of trading in a couple of hours. It takes a bit longer than that. And you'll need the funds to support you. Proper funding means at least £2,000 or the equivalent in your own currency for a trading account. A little less than this is okay, but you'll need to recognise that there are some trades you cannot afford to take. Much less than this, and you'll end up taking too many risks. Wait until you have enough money to see it through. You'll need to have plans and goals. Treat trading as your business. Businesses have or should have a business plan. It is often said, fail to plan and you plan to fail. This is certainly true of trading. You need goals, specific and measurable. You should develop your own personal trading plan. You need to track and measure your progress against your goals. Plan to have a review of your progress with a trader as you develop your trading skills. If you still have questions, why not call 0203 603 4983 and talk to a trader now. You can book your place on Plan B's 5-day classroom training program, including live trading and further coaching sessions, or have a chat with one of our traders by calling 0203 603 4983 now. You can find more information about our training programs and coaching, and you can book online at www.planbtrading.com.